Hi Laura, firstly congratulations that you won the National Geographic grant.
Thank you.
Well, I know that the National Geographic Society currently offers three types of grant like early career exploration. So what's the type of yours and what's your research project?
So I got a early career grant, which they give to people before they have a PhD or when they're starting out in their career. And the funding's going towards my PhD project, which is looking at the impacts of roads on rainforest biodiversity.
I know that you are studying within the School of Nature and Environmental Sciences. So how do you come up with this project idea?
So the project idea was sort of formulated by my supervisors, who are Dr. Marion Pfeiffer and Dr. Philip McGowan, and they're working with two supervisors out in Brunei also. So they came up with the project idea roughly looking at what's happening in roads in rainforests, because it's quite an important topic at the time. And I developed it further to decide where exactly we're going to go and to develop the methods. So I decided that we're going to use camera traps, which is what I applied for the grant for.
Can I ask that what will you do with this grant?
Yeah, so I'm going to be buying camera traps. So camera traps are really useful pieces of technology, because they're basically a camera you can leave out and it has a sensor on it. So anything that walks past, it'll take a photo or a video. So it means that you can get an idea of what's happening in the forest in terms of the mammals that are there without having to be there. So I'm going to use it to buy some camera traps, which we're going to take out to the forests in Brunei, and we're going to put them out at different distances to the road, so we can see if there are more or less or different kinds of mammals at different distances to the roads.
What do you want to show or to get through this research project?
Yeah, interesting question. So the idea is roads are really important, obviously, in terms of for people to allow development and that kind of thing. And there's so many roads under construction or planned for construction at the moment. But we also know that roads can be really devastating for biodiversity, and they can often be like a catalyst for deforestation. So the idea is to come up with a sort of a measure of to what distance into the forest the roads are affecting the biodiversity there, and then from that we can sort of try and put in some mitigating measures so that we can still construct roads, but maybe we know better where to place them, or we know that we need to put fences around them or put protected areas just to try and save the biodiversity from being too heavily impacted.
Okay. On the university website, I found this picture of you.
Yeah, so that's me.
So where this picture was taken?
So that picture was taken in Peru. I worked out there for a few years, and I'm at that moment I'm at the top of a tree in some primary rainforest there.
Is it hard to go to the rainforest to do some survey?
It's hard and it's not hard. It depends on. So for me, rainforests, I fell in love with the first time I went to a rainforest, and I love being there. So I feel good when I'm in the forest, basically. However, of course, they are not the most hospitable places. They're very humid, often quite hot. There's a lot of insects and other things that some people might not enjoy. I mean, for that project I was climbing trees, and whenever you go up into the canopy, what you want to be doing is looking out into the treetops, but actually what you're doing is like trying to get the flies out your eyes and swat the wasps away and the mosquitoes. So there are always challenges, but it's great fun and I love it. So.
Thank you, Laura. Hoping everything goes well with your project.
Oh, thank you.
It's so pleasure to interview with you.
No,
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.